Hey everybody, so I thought I'd take you through a bit of editing today, as I did mention in my stories last night. So today I'm getting rid of a baby's belly button clip in the photos. I usually ask my clients obviously if they want this to be done. If they want it left, I'll leave it, but most people want them to be removed. So it can be quite a complicated process, but over time with a bit of practice it becomes a lot easier. So what you're seeing me do here is I'm actually replacing where the clamp is with the skin tone of the baby's belly. There's a couple of ways that you can do it. What I like to do is do the clone tool first, so it's like a general colour and tonality, and then I'll actually go in with the healing tool. And the healing tool will actually take the texture of the thing that you're cloning from. So for example, with the baby's belly, there'll be skin texture, which is incredibly important to do because as you can see in the area I'm about to do here, while the clone tool takes that skin tone and the colour that I want, you can actually see that there's no real texture of skin there. Now, of course, like all things, it is going to take a lot of practice to get to know how to do this, just to figure out where to get the original clone texture from or tonality from. Like as you can see, I'm in a shadowed area, so I take it from other shadowed areas, etc., etc. But it's one of those things that you really do need to invest a bit of time in and just practice. I mean, while I was editing this, I was actually eating pot noodle at the same time, so it gets easy over time. At the moment, what you can see me doing in the video as well is I'm just getting rid of little bits of dry skin, which is super common on newborns. So basically, once I've actually sort of gotten rid of the majority of the clip itself, I'll go in and I'll fine tune so that I can actually get the perfect sort of shadowing and skin tone, and then it's about rebuilding the belly button, which is it is the hardest thing. It is actually, if you think about it, pretty weird, but you basically just use what's there and your imagination. At the end of the day, it's going to be a cute little roundish belly button. My computer at this stage is having a bit of a spack out because recording a QuickTime screen grab's pretty intense, plus Photoshop. But I start doing the backdrop here, so I smooth out most of the crinkles, which I do try to do when you're there, but you know, it just doesn't always work out that way. So then I will clean out shadows and I will paint over it with a colour very similar to the majority or median of the background, erase a round bub and fade it down so it looks more natural. More fine tuning because I am super OCD. Now the fun and easy bit, I downloaded some presets from Kelly Brown Photography. So she's got skin smoothers, redness reducers, cheek reddeners, lots of different things that you can use just as an overall filter, and they do the trick. They look really great on newborns. So at this point I'm pretty much getting to the end of what I will be doing. I do sort of like zoom in and out, have a good look at it, make sure I'm happy with how it is and do my final fine tuning. At this point I'm not quite happy with the belly button. I want it to look a little bit more natural, so I'll just go in nice and close and just perfect that up a bit. I use the dodge and burn tools to sort of bring out and make some sort of highlights and shadows in there as well, which makes a big difference. There you have it, folks. It's a bit of a detailed little video on how I do the belly button clip removal. If you've got any questions, feel free to flick them through, or if you've got any feedback, I'd love to hear it. So thanks, hope you enjoyed it.